Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Teddy Mac Show. I'll take them off. I don't feel good with them on. Anyway, how's everybody been? Hopefully, everybody's been doing good. Had a little snow lately, a little crazy weather. Things starting to turn around a little bit. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, comment, send some emails, do what you do. Now, I just want to let you know today, if you got sensitive ears, you're going to have to get up out of here today. Because I'm about to roast this goofy right here. This is what's wrong right now. This welfare system is broken. It's killing, it has killed the family unit as we know it. This stuff has gotten so far out of hand that the women would take the man's seed, take his child from him, and go and marry the goddamn government and make the government the stepfather. But guess what? That's over. That's over. Time for family to get it back together because, ladies, it's not what you think it's going to be moving forward. And you think, oh, well, this is going to happen for 4 years and Trump will be out of there. This going to go back to business as usual. No, it's not. Because the transformation that we're putting in place right now, they're codifying everything in the law. So all this stuff that y'all think that y'all gonna go back to jumping on welfare and generational, passing down your Section 8 to your loser child and your loser grandchild and your loser great grandchild. No. That's not a family legacy you should be proud of or be passing down. That's something you should be escaping from. That's nothing but imprisonment. You don't even see it. You think it's an easy ride, but you're being controlled. But you're the first one to say, oh, I don't want no man to control me. He too controlling. But the government controlling you, you a puppet on a string. You worse than the administration we just had here. You a worse puppet than Joe Biden. Straight up. And it's gotten to a point now where y'all have gotten too entitled. Y'all are getting too much shit. That's just the bottom line. Y'all are getting too much. And y'all don't know how to appropriate it. Because all the welfare and stuff and handouts that y'all been getting for the past since 1960 something, 70 something, that y'all been getting welfare, and you mean to tell me this is what y'all got to show for it? A single breeder epidemic, a bunch of emasculated, moist-ass sons that don't even operate and move like men no more. These dudes don't know how to change a flat tire. They can't tune their cars up. Now I'm saying all of them. Because you got some young guys out there that's good with their hands and they exhibit those type of qualities. But I'm saying for the most part, these ain't nothing but single mommy raised little soft dudes who hands are softer than Camay lotion, straight up. And that's just what it is. And these the same men that women don't even want to date. But you keep raising and bringing out these dudes that you wouldn't even date. And it's ridiculous. I mean, when I sit back and look at these boys, how they lay back just like a woman. They lay back like a cat. Like, I was just somewhere recently. I'm not going to even get too much information because people might get butt hurt. But when I came in and kind of scoped the spot out, I'm looking at the sons or whatever that are created by the millennials or whatever. And they just as moist as hell. They lay back looking like Persian cats laying back. Nothing masculine about them. It's just ridiculous. It is creating so much dysfunction where it's like, it's ridiculous. And I'm about to show y'all something. I'm about to share something with you that really got me pissed off. And I'm going to share it with you. And this should never be. And if this woman is trolling, she's doing a good job. But I'm telling you, this woman right here, it's nutty as a squirrel turd. You understand? And I'm telling you, she's not lying. Because I've seen this myself personally. When I was living in Florida, I know a chick that had multiple kids. And she had her house is bigger than mine. Big 5-bedroom joint with a swimming pool and everything. She was paying like $5 a month. And a house full of kids. I'm talking about a EBT card with so much money on it, she couldn't even spend it each month. She had a surplus each month. You know, they buying all type of stuff they shouldn't be buying with these cards. If you can afford to sell this welfare, if you can afford to go and circumvent these funds to the point where you can go get your hair done and you don't miss it, but you still eating properly, because you can tell from looking at it, she ain't missing no meals. Hold on, let me bring this lady up. Well, this woman up, rather, because she ain't no lady at all. See, we need to also, too, let me say something to the young fellas and to whoever listening before we get into this. Words have meaning. Okay? Be very careful how you label these women out here now. Because y'all too loose with saying, oh, she beautiful. Oh, lady, or no. Lady is something that a woman aspires to be. That is a certain level of woman. Okay? You start off as a female. Okay? Then you reach a certain point of maturity, you become a woman. But how you operate as a woman will determine what type of woman you are. Are you a lady? Are you just a female? Are you just a mature woman? Because every woman don't carry themselves in a ladylike way. And every woman that's attractive ain't beautiful. I hear dudes all the time say, man, she beautiful. Oh, you beautiful. No, she ugly as hell on the inside. And beauty is not an aesthetic thing. It describes the inside, because you can tell a dude he's beautiful and it be no homo at all. Like, that's a beautiful dude, man. He's a good guy, man. It's a beautiful dude. And you wouldn't even think nothing about aesthetics. So stop calling these ugly personality women beautiful. If they're pretty, call them pretty. If they're attractive, if they're cute, stick to that. That's aesthetic. But beauty, reserve that for the women who are really beautiful. Because you got a lot of women out here very attractive, but on the inside, they terrible. And beauty does not reside in them at all. But let me get to this nutcake right here. Because this story right here, is ridiculous. And a story like this shouldn't even exist. Now you listen to this and you tell me whether a story like this should exist.
So apparently, if you were on food stamps or cash assistance, you can't own designer bags. You can't have nice things. I went in last week for my 6-month review.
Hell no, you shouldn't have nice. If you have nice things, you should buy them your goddamn self. You should buy them yourself. Why should the taxpayers out here have to pay for you to have a Birkin bag? Are you kidding me, lady? Talking about nice things. Yeah, you can have nice things if you go work for them.
With my caseworker. Okay. I brought in my Hermes Birkin bag. My Birkin bag is worth more than the house that I'm living in right now.
Look, man, what kind of bull? Hey, you know what? This is shameful. This is shameful right here. This is, you know what? Let me tell you something. I couldn't be in no job like that. No caseworker and all that. Because I would have canceled her welfare right there on the spot. I'd be like, ma'am, I don't know how much you got left in your account, but you better make it last. You better listen to Keith Sweat on the way home and make it last. Make it last, because you ain't getting nothing else. For real. You done. You're done. You're not getting another dime, another morsel of nothing. If you can go out here and get a Birkin bag that's worth more than where you live, so you say, you crazy. Now, I've seen some expensive Birkin bags. I don't know if that joint worth more than where you live, unless you live in one of them Home Depot houses, them little tiny houses. I don't see how you're going to make that work. But let's get back and hear what you got to say, because you done made my blood boil.
They are expecting me to sell that bag. They are expecting me to sell my Hermes Birkin bag.
Hell yeah, sell it, because you ain't buy the damn thing anyway. The taxpayer bought it. You got hardworking women out here going to work every day, and they can't even buy a damn Birkin bag. They can't even afford a Birkin bag, and you buying a Birkin bag on some damn welfare benefits? Man, look, I hope if you're not trolling and you for real, I hope your face I hope they find out who you are and shut you down like yesterday.
Are you kidding? To keep my food stamps and cash benefits? You have got to be on crack. Like, you are seriously, are you so broke? Like,
What? You know what? I'm about to I got to get out of here. Did this woman just call somebody broke? Did this woman just have the gall, the audacity, the nerve, the kahunas, the chutzpah to say that somebody broke? And you sitting up living off our tax dollars, buying Birkin bags, getting your fingernails done, and buying all type of shit off of eBay or whatever the hell you buying stuff off of? Are you crazy? You know what? This is what entitlement creates, because let me tell you something. Privilege is invisible to those who have it. Okay? If you have too much privilege, it's going to vanish in your mind. It's become business as usual. And you're going to feel like you're entitled to everything when you're entitled to nothing. Then you're going to turn to one of these people who expect the most and give the least. And that's why I'm glad Trump doing what he's doing. And for all you people out here saying, oh no, Trump taking the welfare and this and that, good. Good, take it. Take it all. Now, I don't care about no welfare anyways. I ain't never in my life been on welfare. Okay? Never. The only time I ever seen a food stamp back in the day was when the lady gave me a food stamp for going to the store for her. She tipped me in the food stamp. And I was too embarrassed to even use the damn thing, because when I found out what it was, I ended up giving it to the little boy across the street because he was used to it, because his people was already on the joint. But man, I don't know about that welfare shit, and I don't have no type of understanding for nobody on it, especially somebody that's been on it for years and years, and the grandma been on it, and the daughter been on it, now the granddaughter on it, and then the granddaughter pregnant with the great-granddaughter. No. Force these women to keep the man in the house. Don't give them nothing. Because all this shit they're talking about, they ain't trying to bow down to nobody. They're bowing down to you. They might as well bow down to the man who they open their legs for. It ain't the government seed that they carried to fruition and brought life to. It's the man right here. And if you're in a situation where you got a kid by a dude that ain't want no baby, then you stupid. Okay? Because you're supposed to secure the marriage before you secure anything else. You're all talking about securing the bag. The bag is the marriage. Because if you secure the man and secure the right man and know how to maneuver within that marriage, you be straight. You ain't got to worry about nothing. But you're sitting around here expecting somebody who don't care nothing about you to care about you and your children. You're nothing but a number. And for real, they playing chess with you and you playing checkers with them. You actually in your mind think these people care about you. You're nothing but a means to an end. Okay? Because they know that the Democrats already know they got y'all lock, stock, and barrel. Because they already know that women gonna vote for handouts every time. That's why they don't like conservative. That's why they don't like the Republican Party. Because the Republican Party is about working, digging in, and building stuff. These women don't want to build nothing. They want to just lay back and just collect shit. Like they're entitled to something. It's ridiculous. And I'm tired of the grift. Straight up. Y'all need to get your ass together. Stop having these bastard children. Stop farming these children. Because you're not doing them no good. Your daughters grew up to repeat the same negative, dumb shit that you do. Your son grew up to be in some gangbang or some cross-dressing transsexual or some shit. So you ain't doing nothing but just cultivating dysfunction at every turn. I don't see very much positive come out of single mother households. I see nothing but destruction come out of single mother households. Every now and then you might have an exception to the rule, but the positive influence don't come from within the house. If she got a son that got his head on school on the straight, it's some older cat out in the street or some other male influence that got him on the right track somewhere along the way. Because women don't lead men to nowhere. Okay? That's why I would never vote for a female politician. I would never go to a church headed by a female. I don't do female leadership, period. Because they will lead you down the road of welfare and begging. And before you know it, you're in a position where you got to start building anyway. Because the system not going to treat you the way they treat the women. So you can't afford to follow a woman's leadership. As a man, you need to be the leader. And if you got a problem being the leader, then I don't know what to tell you. It might be over for you. But let's get back to this goofball. Where's this goofball at?
Like, who are you? Who are you to try to take my nice things away?
Hold up. We the taxpayer, idiot. We talking about mine. Mine come in when you earn your own. Mine come in when you put the work in, the blood, sweat, and tears in, and you don't collect no handouts from nobody. That's when you can say my. Okay? You are not Johnny Gill. My. No, you're not Johnny Gill. Don't even try it.
Because you can't afford one? It's not my fault. This is the job you chose, okay? Just because I can afford nice things does not mean that I don't deserve help from the government.
This woman needs to be cut off at her knees. She should not be able to get another, like my father used to say, she should never be able to get another white quarter. Now, one white quarter, I don't know how you call it a quarter white, but whatever. She should never get another white quarter out the system, the taxpayer, nothing. She should be cut all the way off and go to work. And if she don't want to work, then let her starve. Yeah, that's right. Like her caseworker said, sell that damn $4,000 Birkin bag, okay, or whatever, how much the bag costs. What did it say? DHS has forced me to sell my Hermes bag for her $4,000 food stamp and $2,000. What? Ho. This woman is getting $4,000 in food stamps and $2,000 in cash benefits. Man, you know what? I'm speechless. I can't even. I can't even get it together, y'all. I'm speechless. Okay, and that's rare. That's rare. I have nothing. I have nothing to add at this point. Let's finish this fool out because her video is another few seconds. We're not gonna spend a lot of time with her because I'm about to get rid of this hopeful.
Period. So if you have a designer bag, make sure your caseworker doesn't know.
Look, what we need to do is this. From this point on right now, let's get rid of this goofball. From this point right now, oh, she done just gave it up. From this point on, you see these welfare bros walking around here with these Birkin bags and driving Mercedes and Lexus and all this other stuff. Shit. Tell them, look, I'm going to tell on your ass. Scared ass. Don't tell on them, but tell them you're going to tell on them. Something got to be done. Well, most of the time, they tell themselves anyway, because this broad right here told on herself. It's like the dude with the PPP joint. He went on there making a video about the PPP joint, then went and told on people who they ain't caught up with yet. The next day, they get locked up because this fool on here making videos. But anyway, I just want to share that with you, man. That pissed me off. That really pissed me off. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand. This system is broken. It is really broken. And I'm glad that we got administration here right now to just clean this stuff up. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Donald Trump, but this is a necessary thing that need to be done. And any of y'all that think that this shouldn't be done, I don't know what to tell you. And any of y'all think it's a nicer way to get it done, put it in the comment section. Send me an email. Because if you think you can do a better job than what he doing, or you think that what he doing is the wrong way to do it, then tell us how it should be done then. Tell us how to unbreak a system that's already broken, deeply rooted with fraud, theft, deception, and all type of deep state crap going on. These people been stealing our money for decades. And everybody trying to demonize Elon Musk. Oh my God, he gonna take my social security number and do what with it? The man used to own PayPal. Okay? He probably got your shit already. What are you gonna do with it? He the richest man out here. What do you want? Take your stuff and go apply for a card and run up your little $300 credit limit? Come on, man. This is stupid. Y'all tripping. You know, for real, we need to reopen up a lot of these insane asylums that we closed throughout the years, because it's a lot of sickness out here. It's a lot of mental illness out here, and the Democrats know that. Because the more I look at the Democrats, the more I see dysfunction. These talking about non-binary and all this stuff. If that's who's running the Democrat Party right now, we're going to be in control a good long time. Because I am pretty confident that after Trump is finished, J.D. Vance going to run it and going to run. He's going to be in there for another 8 years. So we got 12 years of cleaning all this stuff up. And the midterm come, we're gonna flip and get even more Republican seats. So we ain't worried about this. We about to get all these Democrats up out of here, because these Democrats are destroying our country with all this DEI crap and all this welfare and all this other stuff. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. People need to get back on track. Look how broken the black family is. I mean, I knew they was broken when I seen a bunch of black women out there protesting, talking about against ICE. I'm like, what? You ain't got enough sense to know that these people are a negative on especially our communities? Something wrong with you. They use you for everything. In all these years they've been using you, you ain't been able to build nothing off of their back, but they've been able to build everything off of your back. Look, black lady, the feminist movement came and swooped y'all up and put the battery in your back and got you all pumped up. And they built up this big old monster off your back and off your health. But what have you built off of their backs? Nothing. Nothing. Just like EPMD say, you a customer. I'm out.